Hey guys, welcome to another episode of MSK Coding, and in this episode I'll be showing you another program that I made. This program calculates the roots of a quadratic equation. This is very similar to another video I made where I generated a quadratic equation from its roots. I'll link that video in the description. Now I'll be showing you the code of this new program. Now we're in the code of the program. So first, we import the math module because we're going to be doing math. Then we need to get the equation that the user wants to solve, so we use input for that. Then we need to get a, b, and c from the equation ax squared plus bx plus c. So basically, we just substitute to get the equation. And so then we set a variable part1 to be equation dot r partition of x. R partitions a thing that we can do to strings that basically partitions them. So if we set a string to be MSK coding, then we can split up MSK and coding by doing string.rPartition space, because they are separated by a space. And so now we can pick the first element of that, which is MSK, or the third element of that, which is coding. And so you get MSK coding. Wow! And so we can do this with the equation that the user gives. So if we have string being x squared plus bx plus c equals 0, or just negative plus bx plus c. Basically, we can use r partition, so string dot r partition x ax squared plus b, x and plus c. You can get the first one of that, take ax squared plus b. Then we can start r partition again, x. So then ax and squared plus b. Then first element of that, take that a. And so basically, that's what this variable assigning is. So part 1 is just string.rPartition of x. So string.rPartition of x of 0, .rPartition of x of 0, and make it a float to turn it into a number. Then we can use our partition to get b. So we have squared plus b, because we have this part, which is ax and squared plus b. And then we can basically split it up, split the string up, basically to squared and plus b. Since you want everything after the 2 is at the second character, so we put 2, and we get plus b. And so that's what this thing is here. Then, third, assigning c. So it's actually the easiest one, so it's just string.rPartition of x 2, and you get plus c. And so that's a, b, and c. Now we can print them out. And so then we solve the program. So we set the discriminant. The discriminant of a quadratic equation is square root of b squared minus 4ac. And so that's what we calculate here. And there are usually 2 solutions to a quadratic equation. So there's solution 1 and solution 2. And you solve them by doing minus b plus the discriminant over 2a and minus b minus the discriminant over 2a. And basically, we just check if there's only one solution, so if both of these solutions are the same, or if the discriminant is 0, because then adding 0 and subtracting 0 does the same thing. So if they're the same thing, if the solutions are the same, then we print the only solution is solution. And if it's not, then the solutions are solution 1 and solution 2. So now that we've gone over the code, let's test it out. So we can do 5x squared plus 6x plus 1. And you get minus 0.2 and minus 1. You can check for yourself. That's true. And then you have 1x squared minus 3x minus 10 is 5 and minus 2. And we can actually check this together. So first, we solve for the discriminant, like we do in the code. So that's square root of b squared minus 4ac. B squared is 9. 4ac is minus 40. And so subtracting a negative number is the same thing as adding the absolute of that negative number. So subtracting negative 40 is the same thing as adding 40. So 40 plus 9 is 49, and square root of 49 is 7. So now we do minus b plus 7 over 2a, and minus b minus 7 over 2a. Minus b is 3, and 2a is 2. So we have 3 plus 7 over 2, and 3 minus 7 over 2. 3 plus 7 over 2 is 10 over 2, which is 5. Then 3 minus 7 is minus 4, and minus 4 over 2 is minus 2. And so if you look at the solutions, they're 5 and minus 2. So you can see that this program works. One place where it doesn't is when the solutions are complex. So just know about that. So if you're taking the square root of a negative number for the if the discriminant is the square root of like a negative number, then it won't work. It'll like give an error, math domain or something. So yeah. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye!